Adverse drug reactions or side effects are harmful events caused by a medication and in some cases can have a profound effect on a patient's quality of life. They can also lead to an increased burden on our healthcare systems, and currently it's estimated that up to 1 in 6 hospital admissions in our NHS could be a direct result of adverse drug reactions. So at the MHRA, we collect and monitor information on suspected safety concerns involving all healthcare products to ensure that the medicines and other healthcare products available in the UK are safe and effective. We do this partly through the Yellow Card scheme, through which we collect reports of suspected adverse reactions sent to us by patients, the public and healthcare professionals, and that's a really important part of the information we assess. Unfortunately, at the moment, we normally cannot predict who may be at greatest risk of an adverse drug reaction. However, we do believe that genetics may play a role in many reactions. That is why we're delighted to be working with Genomics England to help improve our understanding of how a patient's genetic makeup may increase their risk of harm from side effects of medications through the establishment of the Yellow Card Biobank.
A couple of years ago, I had an unexpected event. I had quite a severe bleed on the brain, and this totally came out of the blue. No history in the family of this sort of thing. It was absolute pain on my head, and my body started shaking and sort of closing down. It was described by a consultant that I saw later as being hit on the head with a frying pan. And like any patient, you start thinking about, well, what happened to me? Why did it happen? What's going on? So I did some research, and I decided to report it under the Yellow Card scheme. You find details on the paperwork within your medication, and you can go online and report that quite easily. I knew about the biobank was when I got a letter in the post. It showed for me that by reporting the event, there was some action. And I thought, well, my experience on this particular part of the research would be useful.
Genomics England are working alongside the MHRA to sequence and analyse genomes from patients who've had serious adverse drug reactions and to add this information to the National Genomic Research Library, which is a secure national database of de-identified genomic and health data. By collecting genetic samples from patients who've experienced suspected side effects, the Yellow Card Biobank aims to create a rich resource of genetic information that could help researchers to determine whether those adverse reactions were caused by specific genetic traits. This will mean that in future, more medicines could be prescribed based on a patient's genetic makeup, helping healthcare professionals prescribe medicines that are safer for people who have similar genetics. For more information, please visit the Yellow Card Biobank website.